G'day. It's been a little bit. Yeah. It's been a little bit. Alright. I'm pretty tired, so not gonna talk with that much energy. Yeah. Lots happened. Good and bad. Mainly, like, when I say good and bad, I mean lots happened. It's good that lots happened, but bad because I can't really do my YouTube like I always want to. Yeah, mainly the person that I'm seeing, Charlie. His name's Charlie. I'm definitely not gonna go showing photos of him or anything. But yeah, it's been going really good. We went on a nice date last night, Thursday night. It was really nice. It was lovely. Like I just looked at a video recording just now of his Tinder profile when I matched with him. It's just all happened so fast. I can't believe it. Matched with him, got my first kiss a couple of weekends ago. No, not a couple of weekends ago. Last weekend I got my first kiss. This time last weekend I was getting my first kiss. It just happened so quick. And that was probably one of the best nights of my life, bro. Wow, it just happened so quick. Matched with him, talked to him, didn't think I was going to go anywhere, but I actually just, yeah, wow. And I'm definitely happy. I can safely say it is going well so far. We've only been on 3 dates because I saw him on Sunday night. But wow, it's just, oh my god, it's just all happening so fast. Fuck. Yeah. Yeah, he's going good. You know, I do want to show you guys a video on TikTok that I keep thinking about how dating is a distraction when you haven't achieved your goals, and how dating can be a distraction. But again, I remember I probably said that last video, talk video I did. So I'm going to show that TikTok, but I'll do it eventually. This next video, 100% I'll be more prepared. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, it's going well with him, you know, like, we had a nice, good chat, you know, we're both wogs, so, well, I'm half wog, you know, he's full wog, and he's, you know, we were able to relate to stuff, and when, you know, like, I did have a psychologist session yesterday as well, just before I went out to see him Thursday, and she was talking about, she said this word, I keep forgetting what the word is, but it's a word where, the meaning of the word is where you fall in love with someone, not because of who they are, because of the affection they give you, because you've lacked that all your life, and that's me basically. So I've lacked any kind of affection or connection with anyone, friendship or relationship, and then this person I'm getting kind of attached to, there's a word for it, exactly that. There's a word for exactly that. She said, I think it starts with I, but I don't exactly know. I forget what the word is. Of course, I'm yawning as I start talking. Fucking hell. I'll try and keep this quick. So yeah, we had a psychologist appointment yesterday. I kind of like said to her, my mental state is really bad right now because, no, that was before that. Like sorry, let me say that again. I said to her when I quit my job, which was already quite a while ago now. Like it's been a decent amount of time since I've quit. It's just gone so fast. It's just, time is going too fast. One more day of winter in Australia and it's spring. Like, can you believe that? And I still haven't even gotten over 1,000 subscribers yet on YouTube. Time's running out, man. And that's something that I've got to talk about as well, is the motivation that I've been having. Demotivation, and also like having having lots on my plate in real life, which I've always told that I'm going to prioritize stuff in real life first, you know, partying, having fun, living my young years and stuff. But at the same time, it's just always on my mind being a YouTuber. It's just always on my mind. It's so, my mind's racing about it endlessly, you know. And yeah, so I had a chat to my psychologist, you know, it's been a while, you know, and I remember I said to her, like, as I was quitting my job, like, I just want to stop appointments because I was at a very, very low point just then, like, really bad, like, suicidal thoughts were coming in and all that. And it was just really bad, and I didn't even want to see a psychologist at that point. I was just like, holy shit, this was bad. And I was like upset about how I was seeing other kids my age get more money, younger than me get more money, and I'm getting underpaid as an 18-year-old, and I was working really hard for that money and stuff. But with all that crap that's happened in the past, now all of a sudden it turns out I'm getting paid 18 an hour gross at my new job I'm about to get in September. Christmas casual. Like, bro, it's a Christmas casual job at a retail place. So yeah, got that coming up in September, so I'm at least excited I'm going to start that, because working with my dad's definitely not the best. Yeah, it's not the most fun thing to do that, working with my dad. Yeah, so yeah, got that going on. But yeah, so like, yeah, I kind of like stopped seeing my psychologist for about a month or so. But I only see her once a fortnight anyway. Well, she wants me to see her more than that, but I say just once a fortnight's enough. She doesn't want too much stuff to happen. She wants to keep it consistent. Doesn't want too much stuff to happen in between. So then I'm kind of catching up on too much and not getting enough time to actually do the psychology stuff. And that she gives so much helpful advice and all that stuff. And I realize how important like she is. Like, it is literally just someone to talk to. But the more and more appointments I have, and if I stop and I don't stop having them, I realize I could open up more and I can heal better. So yeah, I do definitely regret. Like, I just sent a message saying like, oh yeah, no psychologist appointments for a bit because my mental health state can't be helped. I'm like, that's how bad I was. I actually sent that message. Not to my psychologist, but to the admin that helps her out. It's bad, man. I was bad. I was like, that was a bad time when I quit my job. At least I didn't like. I'll think about this. At least I didn't lose it. I quit it. So that's one thing. But still, I just felt like shit in the moment. It was really bad. Like, I felt like shit at the moment. Sorry, that's what I meant to say. By the way, I still got a cold. I've still got this cough lingering around. I've had this cold. By next week, it's going to be 3 weeks I've had it. And guess what? I've got a little bit of a sore throat again. So I literally could possibly have just caught another cold already. Or it's just starting over again. I don't know what is going on. Not happy at all, man. Because I've got a slight little sore throat. Oh my god. Fuck. I'm not happy, man. Another fucking sore throat. But yeah. Like, I've had a cold like the past 3 weeks. There's been coughing and sneezing. I still feel lots of mucus in my nose and all that stuff, and it's disgusting. You know, I can still tell there's something here, especially when I cough. Oh, yuck. So yeah, that. Yeah, and then, you know, I obviously told my person I'm seeing, did I say his name? Yeah, Charlie. His name's Charlie. Yeah, he's so lovely, you know. I'm not trying to get attached to him because I know I talked about a few of these things in the previous talk video. Next video will be a gaming one, by the way. I'm going to do that tomorrow. Not tomorrow, probably. I'm going to be realistic. Tomorrow I'm going clubbing. I'm going to take some videos for that. Clubbing. I'm going to go to Levels in Melbourne. Finally. Something you're supposed to experience when you're 18. And I'm in the middle of 18 right now. So being an 18-year-old, yeah, not the most fun as all the older people, especially like my parents said when they were 18, that was the biggest party years of their life. But anyway. Yeah, so going to Levels tomorrow. So the gaming video, like I said, will probably be on Sunday. Yeah, and upload this whenever, maybe straight after this. But yeah, so that, yeah, Charlie, he's good, and I'm trying, like I said in the previous video, I'm trying not to, like, I know not to get too attached to him, but I know, well, like, if he does break my heart, or I know there's a possibility. I always have that in the back of my head, possibility to break my heart, cheat on me, etc. I'm not saying he ever will, but you've always got to consider that. I definitely will not cheat on anyone, trust me. I am desperate enough to keep someone. Way too desperate to keep someone to do stuff like that. I like love, not lust. Like, I like the intimacy. He's so affectionate to me. It just freaks me out. I can't handle it. Never been so like loved by someone, and I think he's like me. He has so much love to give and all that, and he's just been screwed over. He has a high body count, by the way, and it's not because he goes out and roots people and blocks them. It's the opposite. People do that to him. But I think it is kind of also on his end a mistake that he should be making it more clear before he fucks people, to know that they're looking for something more serious, not just hook up. But I guess he does get a little bit too carried away. Like that first night, it was magical, but I did definitely tell. I'm like, yeah, I can see why this guy gets screwed over, because he just like straight away gets like, I can really feel the intimacy, 100%. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm not going to speak too much about him. Like, I'm definitely not going to show him or anything. 100% I'm not going to show him, because that's none of that. If he finds out about this, then yeah. So yeah, I did talk to him on Thursday, of course. Opened up, not really much, but mainly just talked about WOG life. He was talking about all his experiences with his Greek aunties and stuff like that, and he did eventually like drop the bomb saying like, do you have ASD by any chance? I have ASD, by the way, in case you didn't know. I said I have ASD. He said his sister has ASD, and then he looks at me like, do you by any chance have it? And I just went like, yeah. So I kind of feel bad for him that he has to not only have a sister with ASD, but now have a potential life partner with ASD. So, but I didn't want to say that to him because, you know. But yeah, he reckons he has ADHD probably. You know, his friends he reckons has ADHD. Yeah. Well, last night was really good. Had such a good time with him. It's awesome. Anyway, yeah, so that's that. In terms of jobs and all that, like I did say about that retail job I got, but I also applied for a metro trains job, trainee station assistant. And if I wasn't about to get this job, then I'm not going to get any fucking job, that's for sure. I have to wait until I'm like 19, 20. And basically it's train assistant at Metro Flinders Street, I think it was a really good job, and it was a train assistant, station assistant, and it would have been awesome for me. And they did actually say, all right, we've taken a look at your resume, we want you to progress into the next stage. The next stage was an online assessment. Did the online assessment, kind of ran out of time. The questions were timed. It's pretty stupid. Questions were timed pretty fastly, so I had to do lots of reading and comprehension, reading and answer questions all in the span of like 4 minutes. So I had to read the whole text, which most of it had nothing to do with trains. It was just about my ability to read. There was also a logical thing. It was like an online assessment separated. It felt like NAPLAN online. It's just like online. It felt like some online assessment that I would do during school. And the assessment consisted of like the first one. So it was obviously the comprehension thingy where reading all that stuff, answering questions, and the questions like I had to do all that in 4 minutes and multiple questions for one section of text. And the text was like a big text. Yeah, it was a lot of reading, and there wasn't just one question. It was multiple questions, and then a new reading would have come up, and the time would reset. So that was one section. And the other section was like logical thinking. So you just see like patterns and shapes and all kinds of weird stuff, and you got to select the right ones that go in each place, and this pattern plus that pattern equals that, and all that. So it's just very weird. But and then so I did that, you know, with confidence. Didn't run out of time on some questions, especially the reading stuff, because I fucking hate reading. Questions again had nothing to do with trains. It's not a knowledge assessment. It's just about regular kind of cognitive kind of skills. Cognitive skills, not critical thinking, just skills that you're supposed to have that isn't about knowledge. And so so I did that, you know. I had a feeling like, yeah, I doubt I'm gonna get in, but yep. And then I just got the email saying, hi Christian, unfortunately you've been unsuccessful in progressing into the next stage. We've got stronger applicants. They keep saying the same thing. They've got stronger applicants. Sure, I'll show you guys the email, but yeah, very disappointed. Yeah, so that would have been good, but oh well, I guess it's just never meant to be. At least I do have this Christmas casual job at this retail place, because right now I'm working with my dad. It's horrible. So yeah, he's a very, very up and down relationship with my dad right now, that's for sure. It's not like some domestic violence crap or anything, none of that. That's very bad. That's like get help bad, but it's a different kind of up and down. It's like bad communication. We just don't talk. We always bicker, typical WOG stuff. But anyway, that's that. Otherwise, like, done the main things. Like, it's just demotivation with the YouTube videos. That's like the other thing as well. When right now my ears are itching me like crazy. Putting these drops in. I'm not putting my finger in, don't worry. I'm just trying to itch it because it's fucking irritating. I'm putting these drops in. They're supposed to stop irritation, but it's doing nothing. I guess I should stop touching my ears and leave it alone. That might help, but anyway. Fuck, it's annoying. Yeah, so tomorrow the swell. Oh, I'll get to that in a minute. So what I was saying about the demotivation with the videos, I've just been so demotivated like crazy. With this YouTube videos, I have done nothing. Look, I've done nothing. I've literally done nothing. Look, this has been the same for ages. I've done nothing. It's bad. My ear's so itchy, but yeah, it's not good. It's just demotivation, lack of ideas. Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna ever get anywhere. Oh my god, the more I think about it, the more I freak out, man. Demotivation. I've been so demotivated. You know, like, oh, I'm in the middle of making a video about null, and it's so bad. It's like a mud null edit, and it's just trash. It's dog shit. So dog shit. But yeah, demotivation is crazy. Even with this channel, like, I've always loved to do this kind of stuff, but even then, not demotivation, I just think, like, I have not had that much time, I'll be honest, you know. Just work, like, takes over. I get so tired. Like, right now I'm so tired, but I forced myself to do this talking part. But yeah, like, really, like, after this, that's it. Like, I just wanted to update you mainly on, like, just how my life's going, you know, typical update video. But yeah, the demotivation's been pretty bad. It's been pretty bad. Yeah, I might upload this in the morning, but yeah. Not very good, not going very good, you know. Well, my beach channel, haven't uploaded that in a while, ages, because the camera, still struggling to use a camera. I'm getting there. It's mainly the conditions, and that's what I was going to talk about tomorrow as well. Well, just in general, like, this beach channel, like, I have barely been doing anything, and I'm excited for summer, because summer I'm going to make a lot more videos, and I want to do videos where I'm going to Anglesea and all that stuff. You know, Anglesea, very bright. Go towards Anglesea, Apollo Bay, Warrnambool. I want to go to Warrnambool. There's so many things I want to do, but it's just like, I don't know, because there's so much I want to do. It's like you can't focus on one thing, and that's a problem with me, as I can't focus on one thing. I've got to focus on the beach channel, focus on that, all that crap, focus on getting the video perfect. But then with the beach channel, I also am driving around a lot in my car, and then I want to do up my car, do some things, do some customizations, but then it requires the weekend to do that, giving up my weekend to do that, instead of editing videos for the beach channel, instead of focusing on the beach channel, instead of focusing on utilizing the camera, instead of focusing on getting better with the camera. So I've got two things. So the cars, customizing the cars, stickers, just customizing it, doing all kinds of things, bits and bobs, you know. And then, of course, in the back of my mind all the time is my YouTube videos, so I've got to spend all day doing that, you know. And then I've got that, and then I've also got work during the week, so I can't really do much during the week. And by the time I finish work, I'm most likely to be so tired to get home and all that stuff. And then I'm obviously messaging my little Charlie and all that. It's just so much on your plate. When you put too much on your plate, it's so bad. I think that's a big problem that I've got to kind of face. And I might talk to that with my psychologist. Putting too much on your plate is not good, because you just can't focus on one thing. But yeah, this is the swell tomorrow. Look at this. So fucking bright. This is the swell tomorrow. So tonight, right now, it's starting to pick up. Very rough tomorrow. 3.9 rough. It's not going to be like, yeah, I know what it's going to be. It's just going to be so fucking windy. So yeah, we'll do that. Probably not going to photo or anything tomorrow, but I'm still going to go anyway, because I want to check out the waves. Otherwise, if it was going to be rainy all day tomorrow, then I probably won't go, because I do want to fucking use this camera and just really get the proper videos I need. But yeah, for now, yeah. For now, I'll just go tomorrow and see what happens. But yeah, it's life. That's life recently. Yeah, it's just, life's been moving so fast. This week moves so fast, especially with Charlie. My God. Oh, I'm coming out to my parents. That's another thing I talked to my psychologist. I talked a lot of things with her stuff, but coming out's going to be scary. They're probably standing outside my room. I haven't checked yet, actually. They're probably sitting outside my room right now, and I haven't checked. Instead, I've forgotten. I've kind of wanted to stop doing that so I can do this whole video without having to cut or anything, do any cuts. You know, it's been 20 minutes and stuff, so I might finish it here. But yeah, coming out, I'm so scared to come out, bro. I'm terrified. Oh, and I kind of want to do it in a way where I want to get busted. So like, I want my parents to maybe see the heart, Charlie, and then because when Charlie's contact on my phone has a heart next to it, I kind of want it to get caught in a way as my parents saying, "Who's that? Who's that? Who's that?" Kind of questioning me. I don't want to just be like, "Mom, Dad, sit down. I've got to tell you something. I'm gay." I don't want to do that. I want to do it like I want to see how long this lasts. But at the same time, I just hate having to lie. They ask questions like, "Is she good? Is she good? Is she good?" Because I'm telling them I'm seeing someone, but they think it's a girl. So yeah. But anyway, Charlie's not pressuring me to come out, so it's good. Really like him for that. But yeah. Anyway, I'm so tired. I've got to go to bed. But apart from that, thank you guys for listening to me. And I will see you on Sunday. See ya. Bye bye.